Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe for the new world consciousness. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, April 7, 2024. Blossom Goodchild. Hello, once again. There was great interest from last week's chat about the monoliths. However, on reading it back, I realized you hadn't answered the question as to how they actually arrive on our planet, as there are no tracks or markings of any sort surrounding them. Can you comment? Federation of Light. Good morning to you, Blossom. From our positioning of elsewhere, we welcome this conversation, along with transmitting an energy of loving thoughts to each one as they read or listen to that which we have to say. Blossom Goodchild. Lovely. Thank you. Federation of Light. As mentioned in our last conversation, these devices are constructed and created in a vast chamber. Their inner understanding of all that is involved to do what they have to do is precise to the nth degree. 4. They play a pivotal role in the transitional upliftment of your planet, as we have discussed before. In a sense, their arrival and positioning are no more complicated than that of dematerializing, and then reversing, to materialize. Of course, the exact, and we mean exact, placement of these structures is key point. Blossom Goodchild. Can damage occur when this takes place? Federation of Light. It is possible, yet highly unlikely, as those who are in charge of such matters are masters of their craft and know what they are doing. Blossom Goodchild. I suppose to try and explain to us how that actually happens is far too scientific and complicated. Federation of Light. Well, we can try. In the simplest and most basic of terms. Everything comprises of energy, as you know. The speed in which energy vibrates determines that which it may become. That in itself must be taken as read, as that indeed is far too complicated to explore in these conversations. Blossom Goodchild. And with my brain not being able to comprehend this kind of stuff at all. Federation of Light. You would be surprised. Do not limit expectations of self, Blossom. It is not that your brain is different from another's, who perhaps shows an interest in such scientific experiments. It is just that your passions and pathways to explore lie within the artistic temperaments of this world. Let us continue. Dematerializing is what we may describe as an art form. Blossom Goodchild. Art form? I am surprised at that terminology. Federation of Light. In that, we mean that once a particular know-how is complete, it is then worked upon in order to. Blossom Goodchild. You are struggling to find the word and I am struggling to receive it. Federation of Light. Perfect it. Blossom Goodchild. Yay. We got there. Such a simple word that we couldn't get through. Fascinating. Federation of Light. So, the fine-tuning allows the decomposing of matter to then reform in the precise energetics from which it derived, using coordinates to the utmost delicate precision for it to present itself, where it has been programmed to sit. Keeping in mind that atmospherics etc. have to be taken into consideration for such a feat to happen. To decompose and then compose once again is far easier to complete on board than for the structure to arrive safely and undamaged on another planet. Blossom Goodchild. I cannot begin to imagine. Federation of Light. We cannot explain in fullness how this takes place, for as we say, the technical expertise is beyond the understandings of that which we could portray to you in words. Blossom Goodchild. I know when Goody passed. The next day I found a book about roses in the garage when looking for necessary paperwork. Without question, it had materialized. For, in our 25 years together and moving many times, this book was not in our keeping. We had decided that roses was our code for communication. The book, when picked up, opened on a chapter titled A Rose from Another World. Such proof. I am guessing it is the same principle of materializing into existence as something as huge as the monolith. Federation of Light. This is correct, Blossom. Although, obviously the book is far less complicated. Yet, definitely the same principle. You're goody. Blossom Goodchild. Whoa. Gets me every time. Carry on. I am good to go. Federation of Light. Your goody had such a strong and powerful desire to reach out to you, to let you know he had arrived and was in fine form, that he was able to, with the help of those more experienced in these matters, source that particular book on the planet and through direct thought and understanding by the elders of the how-to, present it on the table for you to discover. Blossom Goodchild. How did he know I would have to search for the papers in order to find the book? How did it fall open on that chapter, which the opening sentence said, "My wife, who was a spiritual healer"? I mean, what are the chances? Federation of Light. Is not life and all its miracles the most spectacular thing, Blossom? You see, when you are in alignment with yourself, everything will flow in your favor. Goody had designed that scenario to take place, and because, through your love for each other and your acceptance of what is Blossom, Goody's desire of how it should all work out fell into place. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, to fall open on that page. I mean, that is miraculous. Federation of Light. Blossom, miracles are all around. One simply has to be in tune energetically to receive them. Blossom Goodchild. I feel sure, many would like you to share how we get into alignment with ourselves. Do you mean with ourselves, or with all that is? Federation of Light. Blossom, you are all that is. Blossom Goodchild. I knew you were going to say that. Federation of Light. Being in alignment. Let us use the with self-explanation. Involves love. That is it. That is the answer to your question. Let each one, now, in this moment, ask the self, how much do you love me? Allow the self to answer. By the feeling presented. Love is love, Blossom. So many now are remembering more of the truth of who they are. Love. When you know that, that is all you need to know. Be that love. Live that love. Feel that love. Present that love from within. Without. Be the example of that which you know love to be. Exude love. Always. Understand love. Blossom Goodchild. Can I interrupt? Understand love? That is an interesting one. Can you go deeper on that one, please? Federation of Light. In order to understand love, you have to feel it. Love does not have words. Love is wordless. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, to understand it. Federation of Light. By feeling love. On, in, of, as, through. All levels and degrees of itself. It gives you an understanding of who it is. Blossom Goodchild. WHO love is. WHO love is. Who is love? Federation of Light. You. Blossom Goodchild. Silly me. I should have known that answer. Federation of Light. Yet, it is not only you. It is everything. Everything. Breathe with us now, Blossom. Blossom Goodchild. I have just taken 3 deep breaths. Federation of Light. Now repeat. And inwardly say, I am love. I am love. I am love. That feeling in your heart space connects you to you. And to the greater part of you. That feeling is how you understand love. This is why we continually remind you of the mantra. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. It connects you immediately to your greater higher self. Blossom Goodchild. So, is there a difference between saying I am love 3 times, and saying the mantra? Federation of Light. Yes. In that, the coding of the mantra is designed to activate different senses of higher knowing. Blossom Goodchild. I am surprised that saying I am love 3 times is not as powerful. Federation of Light. We did not say it is not as powerful, Blossom. It accesses a different trigger. For want of a better word, please keep in mind that words are words. Each word, each letter, carries a different vibration. Each different word when mixed with another creates a different energetic vibration. Yet, most importantly, it is the intention from the heart that carries the effect of that which is being said. In your world, you have created what you call swear words. which are expressed when one is perhaps angry or surprised, etc.